Good morning. Good morning. Happy Friday, everyone.
Happy Friday.
And welcome to Building Blocks. My name is Anna Heen.
And I'm Fuljens.
And today we're covering part 2 of our vertical designs. If you missed it, we covered how you can design a stream horizontally with a vertical intent, and we had a grid for you to be able to design it. We finessed it already, so we have it for you to download on our
Buy me a coffee.
Yes, so we're going to show it to you how it works and how cool it is, and then you can go on and practice your own overlays and streams
and find the proper placement for creating your lower thirds and your overlays so they don't get cut off in places like Instagram.
Yes, and we will show you how it is, where you need to be positioned, and you know how TikTok, Instagram, all vertical, they usually have the commands on top and then they have commands on the bottom. So you want to make sure that all the information that you want to be visible is within those safe zones. And we created those verticals for you so that you can have fun.
Yes.
Right? So we're going to show you that.
And, we have some français going on in the comments.
Some what? Some français?
It must have been the music. Good morning, Katie. Whoa, this was from last week. This thing just flying up.
Katie, wait, how do you know
here.
that's Katie?
Because Katie says hi, fam, and then Paul says hey, fam.
I see. Okay, because I mean, like it could be Caleb, right? Like,
it could be. Well, Ecamm Live is in the house. Katie is here. Katie is here. Yes.
Hey, Katie.
Thank you, low latency. Victor is here. Tatiana, oui, français musique vendredi. Yes. Bonjour, Paul.
Hello, Paul. Hello, Dan. Tatiana,
Dan, it's not Trippy Tuesday. Kimberly Gunn is here.
Trippy Tuesday?
It's a Dan thing. David Hunt, hello. Good to see you here. Yes, it is Katie.
Oh, here's Katie. Yes.
Thank you so much, Katie. Thank you.
Yes. Okay, everyone. So we are going to go right to it because we have Alec coming right after us.
11 a.m.
Yes. So we want to make sure that we have all that cleaned up.
Right.
So Fuljens, take it away.
No, well, first yes, go ahead.
Okay, so as you can see, the top line and the bottom line, those are where the Instagram. Even if you look at the interface, the Ecamm Live interface, you will see that the command buttons are above this, right? So that's something that if you want this information, if you want anything to show that is important in your content, you have to keep it below that line and above that line. Right? And we're going to show you how we do that. But that's why we have them like that. And that's why it's important. Now, the one in the middle, right? So we have the two lines. So we have the outer line and then the inside line. For intents and purposes, I'm going to call it the safer line, right?
Zone.
The safer zone line. And that is for also you can keep your stuff within those lines because when you import it into Instagram and you click on the stretch, then it's going to zoom out. So what's going to zoom out is going to zoom out up until that line, the safer zone line. Okay? So should we show the video?
Yeah. Well, we did some tests. So let's go to our iPhone here. And this was the first test here. Oh, actually, let's turn off this other grid here, right?
So you see how Fuljens' head is cut off because it's right on that line. So it would be cut off once you export it and take the vertical lines off because the text will be on top above his head.
Yeah.
All right.
Right. So as you can already see, you can see the reels overlay and the arrow and the camera and all that good stuff there. Right. And then below, where you have on and full. So are we going to the next one?
Yeah.
This is the one where we scooch down a little bit.
So you see how now Fuljens' head is a little bit, I mean, not everyone has a big head like Fuljens does, but if, so you can, it won't be the same, but just make sure that you're under it so that it can look a little bit more visibly appealing. So
Right.
it's not just a head.
Right. And also, if we stop it right here, right where the desk is, you see that the green line, right? And then everything beneath the green line and even a little bit above it, you're going to see where it's liked by your followers and the audio and all that good stuff. So it's not a good idea to place lower thirds there.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, because it's going to be covered. So then, and this is how it looks without the grid.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're going to design some overlays for you, keeping this in mind. And like we mentioned, this grid is available for free on our Buy Me a Coffee so that you can go ahead and start designing nicely. Okay.
All the comments about my big head are just flowing in now.
I mean, we have to have special hats for Fuljens and everything. Like, yeah,
all that good stuff.
Extenders.
Special Ecamm merch for my head. Oh boy. Okay. All right. So we're going to create something from scratch, or should we go back to? We have this one that we created last week, and we could probably build on this. Mm-hmm. And let's go to our grid.
And one thing, Fuljens, that I would like to do.
It's like perfectly laid in there.
Well, one thing that I would like to do though is show the whole process.
Yeah.
Uploading it to making it zooming it in once we import it to Instagram so that you can see the whole thing. Can we do that?
Let me see. What would we have to do? We'll probably have to
airdrop it and then connect the phone to Ecamm. Have it as a second cam.
Right, but I'm just saying, like for this recording, I think we'll have to stop our recording so we could actually upload that into Instagram.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I don't know if you want to take that risk.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go for it.
All right.
Yeah.
All right,
we can do the other recording that we already did. Just re-upload it. Yes, that's what we should do. Yeah. Okay, we got it. All right.
All right. Cool.
You're so welcome, Mark. Have fun.
All right, cool. So, all right, cool. So we are in demo mode now, and we're going to. So now we have this space. This actually was a great starting point here. Mm-hmm. I don't know if we want to change anything
stretch it all the way to the top.
Yeah. So now that we have our save zones here, we can actually just build on this from last week and improve it. So let's clean the interface here. This is a camera overlay that we have here that we can actually stretch. So this is the blurry cam. We're going to unlock this, and then we're going to bring this up a little bit right up to the green. And if we wanted to, right, we can go past that green for the camera background itself.
Yes, we could. Yeah,
Okay.
we could if we wanted to.
Yeah.
Because that's not something that needs to be in the same
Right.
zone.
And if we don't go past that, what's it going to do if we upload it? So if we go back to last week's post, this is what it will look like, guys. Right? You're going to have the red around that space there. And as you can see the green space right above, right below Reels here, we're going to have the camera background stretched right here. So that's what we're going to have. All right, so let's go back to here. Our workshop. Time and date. There we go. All right, so we have that here. And now we're going to design right in this space here. Okay. Any inspiration for lower thirds?
Let's just do a basic one, just because when we upload into vertical, it's usually there's a lot of stuff going on already because of all the information that the platforms.
Yeah, I was thinking something without a text background. Mm-hmm. Let's see. let's use our overlay. Let's do some text overlay magic here.
Yeah, and you know the
Hold on a
ones that I have
second.
seen a lot is just a simple
Yeah.
rectangle and not too thick. But then it's whatever your content is gonna be
Right.
and it's
So-
gonna look like. So for this one, this is so in here, it's not too crowded, so it has a lot of real estate for you to play around with. So
Right.
I think when it's uploaded, even if the platform has a lot of information at the bottom, it's not gonna be too overwhelming.
Right. Let's try this. This might be a little too long, so let's break that up.
And we're doing Shift Enter to go to the next line. Shift Enter the keyboard. That looks nice already. Look at that.
Yeah, something minimalistic is pretty good for vertical. And if we want, we can leave it like this, or we can close out the bracket and add another one here.
Close the bracket.
Let's close the bracket. Restore default style. I think that's what it was. I didn't change the font. I just left it to whatever it is. Hiragino Sans W3.
I wonder how they come up with all these font names.
Yeah.
What? Okay. I'm not sure. I think
Input, please.
just
delete that.
one looked. Yeah.
Oh, you like the one?
Yeah. What do you guys think? I mean, the one looks good, but you know that you can select any wingdings you want from here.
Yeah. And then the beauty of this is now we can also animate this, because this actually will look good flying in from the bottom.
It would, or from the left.
Yeah. Let's try that. So let's try that. Before we go any further, let's add this in the group. This is going to be our vertical lower third. And how quick was it to just create this inside of Ecamm?
Right.
Using a wingding and some and some text.
And some text, and it's looking all good. And again, we designed the is today the 17th? Oh,
Today's
yeah.
the 17th,
Okay,
yes.
March. Today's St. Patrick's Day.
Yes.
We should have a leprechaun going on there.
Well,
What are you looking for?
We have a horn.
But I mean, we should have a leprechaun. Like, we have an emoji leprechaun. Anyway, if you guys are into that, you can create a nice little reel with Mr. Leprechaun.
Let's find that.
Let's see if he's there, or a green,
I think it's gonna be
green leaf. The lucky leaf. Oh yeah, look at Paul.
yeah, the clover.
Yeah, the clover.
The
4-leaf clover.
This is a 4-leaf clover, right? Yes, 4-leaf clover. Thank you, character viewer.
Okay, so now to place it. Aw.
So
Wait, can we put it like in the corner of this or something? But you know, this is where people can just have.
It might not be a good.
No, I'm saying in the corner of this right here. This is what takes the longest. Just playing around
grab
with
your
it.
trackpad and position it.
Okay, here we go. Like right there, but make it smaller. See, like a nice little L. What do you guys think about that? No, you don't dig it?
It's taken away from the minimalistic look of this.
It's just today.
Well, and then you see how this is just flying in across the entire screen, but vertically you won't have that. You won't have that issue.
It won't
right?
travel that long.
Yes.
It will look good, and we will show you how you can stretch it once you upload it.
Right.
Okay, so just this, it looks great, and you can add different messages in here. It can be the topic you are talking about. It can be your name, your
And I have an idea.
points.
I have an idea of how we can see this on the iPhone. We don't have to record the video. We're just going to actually take a screenshot and then drag it in here and see what it looks like as a reel. I think it'll do the same thing. Let me do it. Anna's brain is
Because I would
turning.
just plug the phone in.
It is plugged in, right? So hold on, just hold on. So so for this, let's do it two ways. We're going to take this one. We're going to screenshot. We're just screenshotting this here with the grid. And then we're going to take another screenshot without. Awesome. And then we're going to actually now, we're going to bring that to the phone.
I have an idea.
Okay.
We can record it without sound with Shift Command 5.
We can do that also.
Yeah.
So while I do this, let's see what's going on in the comments.
Question, Spacha, Alberto, hello. Is the lower third grid built in Ecamm? No, it is not. We actually built it in Photoshop. But that is a feature request. Alberto.
All right. AirDrop.
Okay, so
I wonder if anyone else has been having these AirDrop issues lately. With AirDrop freezing.
okay, so we're almost there. We're airdropping the screenshot so that we can show you how it looks like when you upload it into Instagram. And we are going to do Shift Command 5, which will allow us to record the screen that we want, and then we will export that as well and then upload it. See if that works so that you can see the video movement.
The only thing with the Shift Command 5 is that, okay, I mean, you could probably do it because you're going to have to crop the monitor.
Yeah. No, I don't have to grab the monitor. Look at Shift Command 5. It went over there. So we're bringing it over here. Okay, so we're going to do Shift Command 5. Why is it going over there?
Yeah. So I have the screenshot. Let's do that. Let's just do this one. I don't know what's going on with that. All right. So we have the screenshot. We're going to upload it to IG, and then we're going to go back to the scene where we have the iPhone. Reels. Boom, boom, boom. And let's do this. All right. So we're back in IG. Let's take a look at the one with the grid. And if we zoom it in, that's looking good so far. And let's add this. Next. And let's go next. And let's just do a test.
Do we do it without the grid? Or
Yeah, we'll do it without the grid also. It's just for demonstration purposes. Hi, Katie.
Hello, Katie.
All right. And then let's go to our reels. And boom. Right? So we have that space above. It's just the blurry background is flush against the green. You still have some red border around. And that lower third, if you place it right there, it's not going to, there's no interference. Right? So that is a really pretty good zone for placing your lower third or any text that you want to add.
Yeah, you can even add the lower third a little bit lower if
can
you
go
wanted
lower.
to. Yeah, and yeah, we should do it without. So we had one where it was just the camera, so you can see how it looks like with just the camera. But this is, so let's go back.
This is pretty, yeah, no, go back. And then I'm going to just upload now the one without the one without the grid, just so we can see.
Any questions?
goodness.
Isn't this fun? This is so much fun, and we are in horizontal format, so you don't have to rotate your camera. You don't have to mess around with your setup, which sometimes when you do, things just get out of whack. So it's better to just, if you can do it without having to move anything, that's just great, in my opinion. So we are in horizontal format right now, but we are recording vertical. And if you are doing it that way, you can repurpose it for horizontal and vertical, and it's already done for you if you plan accordingly, right?
Right.
So you just have to make sure that whatever it is that you're going to repurpose vertically, you have it within those zones, right? So visibly, you're going to remember those lines once you start working with it.
Right.
Okay, let me see what's happening. Hello, Sam. Oh, a lot of people are having the airdrop issues.
Yeah. AirDrop is sticking on the MacBook for whatever reason. And then you have to manually open up an AirDrop, the AirDrop window.
Yeah, and I have
Starting
to
video.
reset my iPhone, and that's when it works.
All right, so let's go back to iPhone
Hello,
scene.
Hank.
Henry Russell.
Hank.
All right, so this is now without the grid, and then we're gonna add that.
Ooh,
Just pretend that our videos, this photo is moving.
I'm telling you, I think we should try the Shift Command 5. I think we should try it. Well,
No.
hello, Mary Lou.
Hello, Mary Lou.
Hello, Mary Lou.
So all the Ecamm fam are just popping up on our IG this morning.
Nicely decorated.
All right, cool. So now let's go back here, and this will be it. Oh, we unlocked some achievements here. This is it full screen here.
Yep.
That looks pretty good.
That looks
and
pretty
if we
good.
tap on the screen, so now it kind of zooms in a little bit.
That's what I want you
And-
to show. I want you to show what it is that we have to hit to expand it.
So from here, let's go back to the main screen, right? So we're on the reels. We're on the reels, the reels menu, and then we're gonna hit this first video here, and I just hit it again. I think no, that's it. That's basically it.
Yeah, the little so there's
Yeah.
there are two arrows that you just click and
Yeah, from the Reels menu, if you go to the Reels menu and then you hit the video, this is what you should be paying attention to. This one here. I think if we do it from, for example, from the home screen, oops, going all over the place here. Let's go back here. If we do it from here, right? So if you do it from the home screen, you have to click it a second time, and
Yeah.
then it'll give you the true frame. Yeah.
yeah, and just as Alberto mentions, that nice clean layout for an elegant vertical promo, super creative work, guys. Well, you're so welcome. And this is we can just add now at the lower third and just finish it up.
Yeah.
And-
yeah. And if we want to, we can actually lower the lower third.
Yeah, we can lower. So we can lower it so that and there's could be space for comments as well if you're bringing what.
No, I'm just catching up to the comments here of the people having the same issues with the airdrop. Maggie Rose says, fun, addicting.
Yes, yeah. Like sometimes I'm like, you know what? That's it. We just have to, because that's what it takes the longest. The little aesthetic
Yes.
touches and.
Okay, so let's do this. Let's go back to our time and date scene here, and we're gonna lower this. And for those who are still new to building them blocks inside of Ecamm, let's just do this for you, right? Because we have these two in the folder, in the group. And if you hit this little link icon here, let's do this.
I'm just looking for
This
zoom.
little link
And my
icon
zoom is
right
not
here. And you know what? I have that, I forgot what it was called, but that key thing, and it's not activated here. The one that Doc uses is there. I have it here. So if you link it,
That's
in the
probably
group-
why this is so tiny.
I don't know what's going on with that. How much lower should we go? Like right there.
I think
will be
right
fine.
there. Yep.
Yeah.
And you can bring the grid back up just
Yep.
as a reference.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
we're way
Yeah.
far from our safe
But I'm
zones
saying,
there.
as a reference, for example, like we know that the other text is going to be right here. So if we added more text right
Yeah.
above the line, it would be too crowded.
Yeah.
So at least here, I think this is a good one.
Yeah. All right, cool. And then we'll just finish up this lower third here. Kind of like it just like the way it is, though.
Yeah, I mean, it's nice. It's very nice and simple.
Yeah.
And this was all inside of Ecamm, everyone. Just, we didn't import anything.
Trying to figure out like what would go here. Maybe like two,
Nothing, I
two
think
little...
it looks nice there.
Oh, so we're just lowering it.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
it, yeah.
All right, so so this is done.
It is. It is done. We just have to add building blocks or some text to it.
actually changing it, right?
Yes.
Where are you, nerd emoji?
You should have, yeah. It's probably in the favorites too.
Yeah, it is. Frequently used. It's like the first one there.
Next to fire.
Oh boy. Okay. And then now, since we're linked together, we can just move this on over. Which is great too, because if you, especially if you have longer lower thirds, you know not to go past the safe zones here.
And we can also, is that center justified or left justified?
This is justified to the left.
Let's see how it looks like in center.
I don't think it's gonna, for me, I don't,
Let's just see.
yeah, hold on, let's just unlink this here. Because you know why? This little bracket here, I think this little bracket will look better with left.
Yeah, that's true.
Left.
Yep.
So we're gonna Command Z this. Command Z, boom. Right? That looks way better like that.
Yeah, that looks way better. Yeah. Okay, so look at that. That's simple, right? And I want to try Shift Command 5 again, just to see. But I believe we need to have the mouse over this way.
Let's get out of live demo mode. And let's try Shift Command 5. And
Okay, it was here.
This capturing things over here.
Yeah. And then
Hold on a second here. Okay.
yes,
right,
there
cool.
it is. Okay.
All right, cool.
So now we just have to
Yeah.
we just have to
I got it.
okay.
Let's.
All right, we're recording it. We're recording it now so that we can. All right, so let's remove the lines.
We'll have to get out of here and just do it all from scratch. Hold on a second. So we're gonna remove the grid. Right, we're good to go. We're good to record this. Let's.
Yes.
We're just cleaning our interface, you guys, so we can just get a nice clean recording. yes, David. Command Z. Just Command Z it. All right, Shift Command 5, and then we're gonna crop the screen. All right, I think that's perfectly cropped right there. And we're gonna hit record. Narrating for the peeps as we go along.
Yes. Okay. So so now do the activate the lower third so that it can.
Are we able to activate the lower third here?
It should record everything.
Oh, there we go.
Yes.
Perfect. All right. So let's do that one more time. Anything else?
There we go.
And we can stop the recording. Pose for the camera. Photo shoot. Pose and stop. All right.
Okay. So now let's see. It should have saved to your desktop.
Yeah, so let's look for that.
All right, we're just going to make sure so you all see it exactly.
Au revoir, Tatiana.
Bye, Tatiana. Have a great weekend.
All right. Let's find this video. I believe it's under the screenshots folder here. Screen recording. And let's attempt airdrop. And we're going to airdrop it to my iPhone. Accept. Airdropping.
Okay, it's working.
Airdropping is taking place. And I now have it.
Okay.
And then we're going to go back into IG. I'm going to set it up for you all. And let's come back here.
Let's see.
All right. So we have the video here, right?
Okay.
And we're going to just hit
This is what I'm talking about.
Yeah. So we hit that and then
Yes.
scales. That's the scale button.
So that's what I want them to see, because when it's uploaded, if you're not paying attention, you would just see it as a horizontal coming in. But you have to.
Right. You have to scale it. Mm-hmm. You have to scale it. All right, so we're good, and then we're gonna leave this here, right? Let's check out the lower third flying in, and we can finesse that a little bit, right? You can have the lower third actually flying out from underneath the red if we wanted to, if we layer it that way, but we ain't got time for all that. We could finesse it. We're gonna finesse it a little bit later on, but let's add this, add next, and somebody who is not watching this stream are gonna go to IG like, what is all this test going on over here? Katie's IG is popular today.
Who's the actor? Is it who? What movie? I mean, I'm familiar with his face. And
Christian Tater.
Okay.
Christian Tater. I forgot.
It uploaded already?
Katie's laughing. Yes, it's ready now. Okay, so cool. So let's go back to the reel and check that out. Yeah.
There we go.
The hold on. No, that's not
it's
it.
not. That's the recorded one.
Yeah, that's not the real. Here it is. Boom. Awesome.
You see, and then
we're unlocking achievements today.
All the achievements unlocked, Fuljens. Yeah, you're gonna get live streaming on Aristocrats. So that looks, in my opinion, look at where the logo, the Anna Fuljens logo is perfectly there.
Underneath the blurry background. Yeah.
So if you can see here, if we move it a little bit, the text, we will move it a little bit to the left. It will not be so close to the heart.
To the heart.
Right, and then the reels are under there, the little arrow, so you can. I like it.
So now, if we were to pull up the grid here, and now we can see exactly where that stuff is being placed. Yeah.
Yep.
And maybe there'll be a vertical grid version 1.2.
No, this is already 1.5.
1.5, so it'll be a 1.6.
1.0.5.
Just to create an indicator for where the heart will be, right?
But we know because of already, there will be too many lines.
Too many. I mean,
yeah.
Hey,
I mean, it's
the lines don't hurt. But that's cool. And then I think I saw DJ Strick commenting on our post here just now. So let's see what DJ Strick just said.
Oh my
DJ
God.
Strick is dropping fire emojis here.
But okay, so that's
Thank you, DJ.
See, so that's it. That's as simple as it gets. You just have your grid. If you are by yourself, it will be even easier.
Christian Slater.
Even easier because you don't have a co-host, and you can position yourself in the center and not have any issues. But the lower thirds is where you need to be mindful of. In the text, in the content that you're going to be showing vertically, you have to be mindful of that because if you put it to the outside of the lines, it's not going to show when you go vertical.
Yes.
So those are things to think about.
Pretty cool and pretty simple.
Yeah. Any questions, everyone? Any questions? Well, DJ Strick came back. He's like,
Right.
yes, because you do a lot of verticals. You do. You're so welcome. All inside of Ecamm, DJ Strick. We got you.
I just want to. This is hold on. This is where is it? Time and date. Now this is bothering me, so I just want to inch it over. This right here. Right. So now if we, it's not gonna basically get too. It's further away from the heart there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can stretch the camera even higher, to make it taller because where you can have your safe zones.
Yeah, but right now that's a good placement right there.
It is, yeah. It is. But I'm saying if you don't want it, if you didn't have the red background, you can extend it further.
And
but that's good.
Even the time and date up there, the spacing from where reels appears, that is well placed right there as well.
Well,
Yeah.
we did it.
Yeah. And we just build upon it.
With a
right?
vertical grid that you will have access to now.
Right. So if we come back here, so what you're seeing, this is the hybrid vertical layout here. We have actually let's do demo mode and show you, right? So our source is camera, So that's how you get the background. And we blurred that background there. And then we have the tall text tower right here in the center here. And then we have another camera overlay right here in the center. And we add some blur effect to that as well. And then we have our text overlays, right? We have for our header, we have text, and we also have a timer overlay for our clock. And then we created this lower third just now.
Yes.
And it's a simple wingding, like a little bracket here, and building blocks and Honor and Fuljens, all text. And we just broke up the two lines by holding Shift and hit return, and you will create a new line in your text overlay panel.
Yes.
And then we added a fly-in animation as well.
So, look at Paul. He's like, "Oh, bat me! I forgot the Q column. You're so forgotten. You're so forgiven. You're so forgiven."
This is exactly what I was thinking about. So if you wanted the text fly under the red border, would you have to create a fake border on the left? Yes.
Let's do that.
Yeah. And then hold on. So then as you learn the little hacks, you can create like a little rectangle and whatnot. But this is how I would do it. I would do, for example, V E R T. Hold on. I lost my caps lock. T I C A L.
So he's spelling vertically.
Yep, this way you can label it. Yeah, spell vertically. This way you can label it and you know what's what. This way when you have to go back to find it, you don't have to go crazy. And then we're going to lower the opacity on that text, and we're going to highlight the background, and we'll just do color picker. And I believe, oh, look at that. Awesome.
Would you look at that?
Look at that?
Is that rounded edges? Do you want round?
Is it? Yeah, there's a little bit of corner. We could just zero.
Zero corners.
All
there
right.
We go. Clean.
Line it up right there. I think that should be good enough because everything else you will not see. And this is
Does it have an effect? No. Does it have an effect? Because we can see.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Excellent eyesight there. And we can actually place this in our lower third folder because we know this is intended for the lower third doing this. Bang. So do we have enough time to do another recording to see what this will look like?
We
okay.
do. Yep.
All right. So,
right.
And actually, we can leave it in light demo mode, right? Because I think that's fine there.
Yes.
Yep. Boom, boom, boom. Go like this, and then we're going to hit record, and we're going to hide, and we're going to bring it back in. Bang. And if we wanted to do it flying in from the bottom, we'd add the rectangle underneath as opposed to on the side. And let's stop the recording. All right, and we can get out of live demo mode, and I'll take care of this on this end here while we're checking to see what's going on in the comments.
They're just listening.
Awesome.
I'm thinking that they're practicing right now.
Awesome.
Are you all practicing?
Awesome. All right. And it's uploaded. And I'm going to add it to the reel. And let's go back to our iPhone. Let's add this. Oops. I think I did a wrong step. Let's start over. I forgot to scale.
See the importance of scaling?
Let's go back.
The importance of scaling.
So let's scale. And let's add. And then next. And then next. And then test. Okay. Let's see which post comes up next.
It's gonna be Katie because Katie's lit.
Oh, we're in the comments thing. That's why. So.
But
Nikki.
Oh, Nikki. But let's see what it looks like because I saw like if it was rounded.
Hold on. We'll just wait and see.
the outside of it. It didn't cover the entire thing.
Let's see. Posting. Let's go.
Free.
Come on. All right. Unlocked an achievement again. Woo. All right, so let's check this out.
Is that the one? Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's great.
Love it. Love it.
Really? Really? Okay. Okay.
All right. Awesome. Awesome.
Maggie is listening intently. Yes. Okay. All right. So you saw and I like it. It looks good.
It looks good.
really good.
Yeah.
So you can do the same thing from the bottom, and then you don't have to have a border. You can just have your camera. Just know that if you want that space and you don't want your face to look super like on your face, then you have to move yourself, position yourself in a way where it's going to look nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
We did
So
it.
So look, it's 10:43.
Yeah,
If you guys
we
have
did it.
any questions, feel free to write them in the comments. Now we're gonna real quick design another lower third because this is gonna be real quick. We're gonna do it. We have seen this many times, and this is great for if you want to actually add a longer text. So we're just gonna have a transparent rectangle, a line under it, and then the name.
Okay.
Very simple, but it's going to look nice and using Alberto's words.
All right.
Elegant.
So this is going to be the quick lower third challenge right here. So let's go back here. We're going to hide this one because it's all in the folder.
Maggie, listen, we got you. We're gonna cover this again because this got me at first when I was first doing vertical, doing horizontal. So I learned all of that, explained that situation to Fuljens, and I knew that was gonna be a question. So we will cover that again for you after we do this.
Okay. All right. And this is going to be a transparent rectangle, correct?
Yes. And how about we pick one of those cool?
Oops. Bring this back to 0. And let's highlight this. All right, cool. Which one? Which color? 2?
3.
4.
I mean 4. 4.
4.
4.
All right. And we're going to lower the opacity on this one.
Yes. And let's see how that looks.
70.
Would that be?
Let's bring out the grid.
I want it to be a little bit long from height. Yeah, so close it a little bit more.
Let's see. Lower third rectangle. Hold on.
Vertical.
Yeah, hold on a second. I think L3 can stay there and then this size?
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And then now.
Stretch it.
Yes. And then bring it all the way, like flush it.
Flush it.
Flush it, yes. All the way. Yes. I am not sure about because of the Friday up there, but we're not going to worry right now about aesthetics. Yes. Thank you, Fuljens. So we're just going to do that one. Yeah.
And then the finishing touch on this is an underline, actually. Mm-hmm. So these are little tricks that you can do. Create an underline. Just like that. And I believe they should suffice. Like that. And then go across like so. And then bring this up like that.
Ooh, look at that. And you can do it the same thing. You can add another line on the top if you wanted to. So do you think that would?
If you want to add which up above
Here.
the rectangle here. Mm-hmm. So should we lower everything or lower this a bit?
Yeah.
And then take this one. And all you're going to do is option drag.
I like it.
And then go ahead.
Let me say, can we add it to the folder before it gets too crazy?
Yes. So this is going to be other lower third. Taking the lines and the rectangles, and then we're dragging them in here. So now everything is in here like so.
Yes.
And then we're going to add our lower third text now. Actually, before we do that, let's just make sure everything is locked in place and cleaned everything out. All right, cool. And then here, all right.
No, see, no. This.
All right, you have some
Yeah.
text for it?
I think I do. See you on Monday.
Is it going to be 2 lines? Because we have a lot of space there.
Try on ENN.
See you on Monday.
There we go.
And this probably can be centered now, if you want to.
Mm-hmm. And maybe the text could be a different.
This text can be Building Blocks 5.
And we can change the family to a different.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we should go to the Helvetica fave.
Yeah, just because we just want something a little bit bolder.
Mm-hmm. Ooh. And we animate that situation.
Right. Yeah, so with this one here, we're just going to take the mask that we created here and Command C and then Command V, the mask, and make sure that see you Monday. So we normally we have 2 folders, one for the body and then one for the text. But for the sake of time, we're putting everything on one folder, as you can see here. And now we have that mask. Thank you, Paul. We're going to take see you Monday and fly in from the left. And then we're going to take the line, fly in from the left. And then when you save it, it's going to, the copy of will disappear. It'll just be a line. Boom. And then take lower third rectangle, fly in from the left. And take this line, fly in from the left. Save. Let's check that out and make sure everything is locked in place. And there you go.
Awesome.
All right.
Look at that.
Let's remove our
demo mode
grid. And let's Shift Command 5 it. And let's record this. All right. Now we're recording. Let's hide the lower third. Let's have the lower third fly back in. Boom.
Awesome.
See you on Monday, live on ENN. Thank you. Goodbye. Let's stop that. And
so Maggie, we will show you now,
Yep.
real quick, what we mean by scaling, and
yes,
then you guys will have fun designing vertical overlays.
it is fun. Or vertical hybrids, right? Staying in 16:9 format, but for creating segments for your show where you can easily repurpose this content for your vertical purposes.
Yes.
All right, so we're airdropping this, and we're going back into IG. Let's unlock some more accomplishments here.
And remember, everyone, we're live every Friday right here at Building Blocks, and we are teaching you everything, all the designs that you could do inside of Ecamm without needing an additional app.
Yes.
So we will see you again next Friday, but this is how it is. Right after us, Alec is coming.
Yes, in 10 minutes. All right, so let's bring this
10
up.
minutes. We got a 5-minute warning already.
Yeah, no, I'm saying Alec is coming up in 10 minutes at 11. All right, so this is it here, Maggie. Right underneath.
Can you zoom in because
Actually,
I
right
don't
here,
have
yeah. Right here, you have to hit this little scale icon right here. Boom.
That's it. That's
All
what
right.
it is.
And let's add. Let's test.
You're gonna get a lot of actually, yeah. Okay.
Let's see who we got up next. Oh, it's still Nikki.
You're so welcome.
All right.
You're so welcome, everyone. Yes.
Come on, IG. Almost there.
Come on, IG. Oh.
Almost there. Well, we're learning from Nikki in the meantime. All right, cool. All right, cool. So we're back here. Let's click on this. Let's see what happens.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes. Look
It's,
at this, everyone. Yes.
Text overlay witchcraft.
There we go. So
Text overlay witchcraft.
remember that we have the vertical grid for free so that you can go ahead and design and record and get your reels going, whether it is on TikTok or on Instagram. You can do this and have fun. Have fun designing inside of Ecamm Live. You can also bring overlays, but that will be for another masterclass. You are so welcome, Maggie, Elevated Thinking Media, Sam, and all of you. Thank you so much for being here with us and learning these fun techniques that you can use and how incredible Ecamm Live is to help you put your content out in a super fun way.
Super fun.
Yes. So everybody, my name is Anna Hill.
And I'm Fuljens.
And we will see you next Friday, but hop on over to Alex's stream. He's going to be amazing us all again.
Stay tuned.
Yes. All right, everybody. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye.